What's up, everybody? I'm Frankie Biggz. Today, we are getting into another
BTS.
BTS. Yes. We're getting into another BTS reaction. This is The Untold Truth. This is produced by Stevie Aoki. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Stevie Aoki like live or in person. I had a chance to see him in Ibiza, but not performing. He was just hanging out. It was at the, what the hell was that called? IMS? Yeah, the IMS, and that was a couple of years ago. So they did have big screens and they showed him, and he is a very charismatic DJ. I don't know how much DJing he does, actually, but he definitely throws cakes and trampolines and, you know, all the shit that DJs don't do.
He's got a really, I'm not going to say what, but a very interesting writer.
Yeah, well, that's because my wife was the one who had to negotiate some stuff way back in the days when she worked at a major dance label here in Spain, and they brought Tomorrowland and they called it Unite, and he was here. So yeah, she was in charge of whatever she did. So she knows. Anyways, I like Stevie Aoki. I think his production is pretty cool. So I'm very excited to hear what I'm in store with. Or that didn't make any goddamn sense. So I'm excited to hear what's happening. Here we go. Let's count it down. 1, 2, 3, Wow, he produced that. Color me surprised.
could you tell me? 이 정원에 숨어든 널 봤어. 너의 온기 모두 다 진짜란 걸 푸른 꽃을 꺾는 손 잡고 싶지만 내 운명인 걸 Just smile on me Ignite on me 너에게 다가설 수 없으니까 내겐 불러줄 이름이 없어 You know that I can't
He's really playing that piano loud.
Give me 초라한 모습 보여줄 순 없어 또 가면을 쓰고 널 만나러 가 But I still want you 새로운 정원에 빛나를 닮은 꽃 주고 싶었지 바보 같은 가면을 벗고서 But I know 영원히 길을 수는 없는 걸 숨어야만 하는 걸 주하나니까 난 두려운 걸
Okay, so I'll say it like this. First off, you're telling me that Stevie Aoki produced that very beginning with all the strings?
I mean, I don't know if the beginning.
Gotta say, like, Steven. Oh my God, Steven. Huh?
The song was produced by him. I don't know if
Well, it must be. Then again, it's also a performance too. It could have been. Well, look, I'm not taking anything away from the guy. He's an amazing producer. I love all of this, even the lyrics. I dig it. I understand this is the vocal line. It's a slow song, so there doesn't seem to be any choreography choreography at this moment. Something's wrong with my mouth today. And it also gives the rap line it gives them all a bit of a chance to kind of refresh. And however, in that second verse, man, all of a sudden that piano just, whoa, is like right here, and the vocals are now pushed back here. And that's what I don't like. And it literally sounds like he's beating the shit out that piano. Like, anyways, so yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about it. The mix at this point is drowning. That piano, that one single instrument is eating these guys' performance vocals, which is very sad because I can hear that it sounds like they're about to get in. I've never heard the song. So it sounds like they're about to get into something big. They're being very dynamic, and that piano is not allowing that to be heard. Let's keep it going. Here we go.
I'm so afraid 결국엔 너도 날 떠나버릴까 또 가면을 쓰고 날 만나러 가 할 수 있는 건 정원에 이 세상에 예쁜 너를 닮은 꽃을 피운다 네가 아는 나로 숨쉬는 것 But I still want you. I still want you. 어쩌면 그때 조금만 이만큼만 용기 내서 너의 앞에 섰더라면 지금 모든 건 달라졌을까 놀고 있어 사라진 무너진
Whoa.
홀로 남겨진 이 모래성에서 부서진 가면을 바라보면서
Ooh.
I still want you. I still want you. I still want you.
Okay, well, I'm going to say this. First off, beautiful song. Beautiful song. Them, freaking awesome. Lyrics were on point. I love even Jimin at the end. Just the fact that it's not choreographed in the way like what I mean is dancing and all this stuff. Like even that, even the little, everything is so meticulous, mixed in with great vocals. Now, the sour face I gave had nothing to do with them. It had everything to do with, I don't know what happened, but at right about the second verse going into the, I think coming out of the breakdown into the last chorus, there is some really bad bass frequencies that are, I can hear the farts, believe it or not. I can hear that in the low end, and it seems to be in just that last location. It was super obvious. It sounded like to me a band that was playing over the track. Bass player playing his line. Problem is that whoever gave the band the track, the backtracks left that 808 in the mix. And when that and the drums too. The drums are there. You can hear all that perfect, right? But it sounds like the bass player and the bass 808 that's in the mix started to clash. And it just really, what happens there is, again, we've talked before, in fact, when people use different frequencies to master stuff, that to be careful what you do, because whatever frequency you're putting into that mix could actually start eating things up. You got to be very mindful of how you master this. In this way, there's some some subsonic tones that are happening in there in that part that sound horrible. Like, what am I listening to? Why did they let that go? You know what I mean? So that's my only complaint. It has something to do more with the live production aspect of it, not the production itself, because the track is beautiful. It's great. It's just that I don't think there was enough attention by whoever produced the live track to the fact that there was probably going to be a live bass player or some other bass source that was going to make this mix sound muddy. And that's what it's complete mud right after the breakdown all the way in. So nothing to do with these guys. They look great. They sound great. Would have been a little better to hear them over that piano, which sounded like it was, instead of a little mallet hitting, it was a big hammer. It's just so loud that it starts to eat the vocals. So not impressed with the overall mix. That is my opinion, my professional opinion, because I am also a mastering engineer and sound engineer, and it just sounded horrible. That's the way I look at it. Song is gorgeous. They did amazing. It's just the mix. Just the mix. Wow. The vocal line, it's always a pleasure to hear all of those guys singing together. They sound so damn amazing. And I've said this before, the mix between JK and Jimin together, especially when they do their unison stuff, or even when they're doing harmonies, those two together, that's a golden sound. It's not taken away from Jin or V. Those guys, again, those two have the same quality, just on a different sound. You know what I mean? V taking the lower parts, Jin taking the higher. In this, yeah, I think Jimin really sticks out in this song a lot. They all do. They all did really well, and they all sound great. All right, that is my 2 cents. I want to thank everybody for coming out. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, and put that notification bell on so you know the next time we drop one of these videos as we inch, and I don't know.
I think we'll already be there. By today, I think we're already there.
Okay. We only have less than 100 people to make 20,000 subscribers. So
Well, maybe when you see this,
we're already there. So please subscribe anyways. You may not know. You may not know that you're, just check. You may not know that you're subscribed. If you're not, please do your boy solid. Do us solid here at the Frankie Biggz Show. My producer, Irene B, and my 2 executive producers, Monkey and Bonkos. Those are my kitties. So in any event, you guys take it easy. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.